From the Tennessee Valley Weather Channel, this is your weather tonight.
We're going to hang on to the cloud cover overnight, and because of that and the southerly wind and the moisture in place in the atmosphere, it's going to be pretty warm overnight, especially by early to mid-February standards, staying in the upper 50s and lower 60s overnight. A few spotty showers and thunderstorms can't be ruled out. The better chances of those come during the mid to late morning of our Saturday and then on through the rest of the day and then Saturday night as well. It's going to be a rainy weekend at times across the area. Mostly quiet as we into the late evening. A few spotty showers possible. May have a few isolated thunderstorms toward daybreak or just before that, so don't be surprised if you hear a rumble of thunder during the early morning hours. I don't expect any of it to be severe. Otherwise, mostly cloudy to overcast with morning lows in the upper 50s, lower 60s. As we head through the mid to late morning into the midday, that's when the heavier rain moves into the area. Rumbles of thunder, yes, but I don't expect any of this to be severe. Before it reaches you, low to mid 60s over southern middle Tennessee, mid to upper 60s over northwest Alabama, and then the rainfall, as it gets steady, drops us down into the upper 50s for most of us. Periods of that continuing through the afternoon, and then another round of steady, heavy rain and rumbles of thunder coming Saturday evening and Saturday night. None of that expected to be severe either, but this rainfall will add up as we head through the weekend. More heavy rainfall coming Sunday afternoon, Sunday night, into parts of Monday before the final low pressure kicks out of here. And we're back to slightly cooler air and clearing conditions as we head toward Tuesday and the middle of next week. Here's the GFS model showing a baseline for what to expect for the rainfall totals through the weekend and through Monday on up to 6 a.m. on Tuesday morning. And this is a widespread 2 to 3 inches of rainfall across the area. I want to show the Euro model next because it's going to show a reasonable worst case scenario for if there's some training thunderstorms across parts of the area. And out of our viewing area counties, I think how this sets up the best chance of training thunderstorms and flash flooding is probably on the Alabama side of the state line versus southern middle Tennessee. However, there could be some isolated street flooding here with 2 to 3 inch rainfall totals even on the Tennessee side of the state line. But if we see these training thunderstorms over northwest Alabama, there could be some rain totals of 3 to 5 inches. Now, that's not a guarantee, so you don't look at this map and you say Athens is going to have 5.5 inches of rain. Russellville is going to have 4.5 inches of rain. That's not how that works. This gives us a reasonable scenario, a reasonable simulation that shows what may happen in a worst case scenario if there are training thunderstorms across the area off and on through the weekend. And that shows that there could be some, elevated flooding threats across mainly northwest Alabama, but some isolated flooding possible in southern middle Tennessee as well. So we'll be watching things through the weekend. I don't expect the storms to be severe, however, in our local area. All this heavy rainfall is going to keep the atmosphere stable. Thunder, yes. Breezy conditions. Wind gusts maybe 20, 30 miles an hour every now and then, yes. But severe storms, that's going to be well off to our south. We won't have to worry about that here locally in the Tennessee Valley. In the 60s through Monday. And then with the drier air in place, we get overnight lows back into the 30s next week. But no true Arctic air moving into the area. Daytime highs stay generally into the 50s. Isolated showers possible this evening. A few thunder showers possible during the early morning hours, so don't be surprised if you're awakened by thunder, but no severe storms expected. Upper 50s, lower 60s tonight. And then on the Tennessee side of the state line, it's low to mid 60s before the steady rain arrives late tomorrow morning. Over northwest Alabama, it's mid to upper 60s because it takes a little bit longer for it to move in by midday, early afternoon. But rain is likely tomorrow and tomorrow night. We have a 90% chance on the board for the daytime hours, a 100% chance on the board for the nighttime hours Saturday night, and locally heavy rainfall again Sunday, especially afternoon Sunday night. That lingers into Monday. We finally clear this out Tuesday of next week, and then partly cloudy from Valentine's Day Wednesday right on through the latter part of next week with daytime highs in the 50s and morning lows back in the low to mid 30s, right around where we should be as we head through February. There's the latest 7-day forecast. Brian Wilson's with you through the weekend with all your latest local weather.